It's sunblock and sunglasses this week as we head to Homestead Miami for the series finale. We're on the final turn, guys, of the whole season.
He hasn't looked at the weather yet.
Yeah, well, I'm being very hopeful. I mean, we're going to Key Largo. I want to be able to go on the beach, hang out, see the sun.
Wasn't
go
there
see
a song
good array.
about Key Largo?
Yeah, it's that what's that
Beach
song?
Boys?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
you mean Kokomo?
Kokomo.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
Key Largo's in there.
That's
Yeah.
before my time.
Yeah.
But now focusing back, Homestead Miami, final race of the season. Guys, heading into this race, it's a completely different racetrack than kind of what we've been to all year. So for the team, the crew chief, the drivers, what are a lot of things they're going to need to kind of take into account this week?
Well, what's funny is we say it's a different racetrack. When you look at all the other mile and a half, it's the only one that's an actual oval.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. But
Statistically, it looks the same. But yeah, you're
statistically,
Statistically.
right.
Statistically.
Yeah, numbers guy. But it's a fun place. I like it because we're the first group on the racetrack, so it's completely green. It hasn't had cars on it since the last. I mean, I don't even know when the last race was there, probably. But it's just so much fun because you first hit the racetrack and you can run anywhere, all the way down almost on the apron or all the way up against the wall, and you're pretty much going to run the same speed. It's just a blast. And then as the sun gets higher, it gets a little hotter. First truck practice is in the morning, so things are just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter. Start sliding around. You got to run up closer and closer to the wall. And the one thing I tell everybody before they go to Homestead for their first time is, if you've never run near the wall, just
Get used to it.
go ahead and prepare
Knock it
yourself
out,
for
yeah.
it, because that's where the speed is around this place. And it's so much fun to race on that racetrack.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate to go to some really nice facilities and nice racetracks, and Homestead is at the top or near the top of that list. I like beaches and water and palm trees, and when you go there a couple days before Thanksgiving and everywhere else in the country is freezing cold, it's a pretty good place to go. So
It's a nice change.
yeah, and as far as the race itself goes, I really like it because it races like a giant dirt track. There's slide jobs everywhere. We're kind of at a cookout because there's sliders all around. It's just a really interesting race. It really reminds me of the old Atlanta, like back from the early '90s. Really wide, sweeping corners. There's no real sharp, abrupt entries or exits. And the best part about it is the tires wear out, the pace falls off, and if you're worried about clean air, or if you're worried about not having clean air, just find somewhere else to run. Pretty simple. So it's one of the best mile and a halves we go to for sure, and definitely puts on one of the best truck races, kind of like Texas several weeks ago.
And from the driver's side, we were able to catch up with Spencer and get his thoughts of heading into this final race of the season, kind of what his thoughts were heading in, and also kind of taking a look back at the season he's had so far.
You know what makes Homestead so unique is two things. Number one, it's actually a perfect oval, not a tri-oval or a quad oval like the places we usually go to. So it's a lot less forgiving getting off the corners. You've got to get back in the gas so much later than you're used to because the track isn't just going to widen out for you and let you get away with it. And the second thing is that Homestead, it's a very abrasive track, and the way it's banked, the usual line is right up around the rim of the racetrack, which is pretty unique for any other place that the trucks go to. So it's really a very different style of driving when you've only got 1 or 2 laps around the bottom when you're on brand new tires, and after that you got to go straight to the wall and ride that for the whole rest of the race. So very cool place and very unique. I think our highlight as a team this year was definitely getting the win at Loudon. I mean, that's such a special thing to have your first win as a team, especially in the 500th Camping World Truck Series start. So that was just awesome. Personally, as a driver, we've had some really great runs throughout this year. I think some of my best were getting to run up front at Daytona and Talladega, and getting the second place finish at Gateway. That was really awesome.
Spencer Gallagher giving his thoughts into this week's race. And now, guys, looking back at the season, we've had so much happen. We've ARCA Championship, getting the first truck win for the team. So many things have happened. Kind of what are your favorite moments of the season?
I mean, I feel like it was just 7 or 8 months ago when we were sitting down talking about going to Daytona.
Yeah, really.
You just got that, didn't you? It's been an awesome year. I mean, it's been fun. Just seeing the team grow from where it was last year to where we started the year to where we were 5 races in to Loudon when Austin got the win. It's just been seeing it all evolve has been really cool. Grant getting the ARCA championship in such a dominating way was fantastic, and just getting to watch the whole thing, like I said, from where it started, was really cool. A lot of fun, and this was a blast. I enjoyed it for the most part, anyways.
Yeah, great. I mean, it's literally just been an awesome season from just, especially from my point of view. It's the first year that I've been in the sport, and just getting to see all of the things that you don't get to see at home. I mean, going to the track and seeing all the hard work that these guys put in. I mean, during the week, but as soon as they get to the track, I mean, it's just so crazy, and it's just really rewarding to see these guys find success this year, and just for it to all come together.
Yeah, speaking to that point of how hard and how hard those guys work and how much effort goes into those trucks. What's been really cool to see is how pretty much everyone that has gotten into these trucks has run well and run in the top 5. Ty starts the season off winning that Daytona pole. Then he goes to Atlanta, finishes second. Spencer goes to Gateway, finishes second, a career best finish. Then Brandon follows that up with a second place finish. And then obviously, winning up in Loudon there with Austin. That was I mean, you almost can't even put into words how big of an accomplishment that was for this entire organization, not just that 33 team, but I mean everyone here. So that's probably been the coolest part to see, because unfortunately not every organization has that sort of consistency all the way through from one team to the next. One team might outrun another, and so that's been really cool. That just speaks to how well these trucks are prepared, how prepared that these teams are. So that's been really neat to watch and really gratifying.
And now, kind of a rapid fire thing. Questions here. Favorite racetrack we've been to?
Wow, I don't know. I've got several candidates. Eldora, obviously. I'm Martin. I mean, how can you not say Martinsville?
Yeah, that one's hard to beat.
Yeah, but
I'm a Homestead and Pocono fan. So.
Yeah.
Favorite place that we have eaten?
Oh, no question.
I know that. Yeah,
Hard-A barbecue.
Hard-A.
In Texas.
That was a mind-opening just experience for me.
Every race fan that goes to Texas, you have to go there. You are doing yourself a disservice.
This isn't even a paid plug. This is just
that is legitimate.
All right, and then finally, favorite moment of the year. Just a single solitary moment.
I'd have to. I don't know. Shame on me for not saying New Hampshire, because that was incredible. But you almost think that that's the obvious choice. So, for me, it was really cool to see those 23 guys in Spencer finish second at Gateway. That was that was awesome. That was huge, because that was in a point of the season where the results were just creeping up, getting better each week. Starting to run top 10 every week. All right, now we break into the top 5. So. That was really neat to see, and see all those guys' hard work pay off.
I'm gonna say Grant's come from behind win at the dirt track.
Yeah,
was
the coin. That was awesome.
That, to me, that's, and we talked about it all year with the trucks and the ARCA team, but that kind of their ability to do that, to salvage something that looked like a complete disaster and turn it into a fantastic day. That's what got them the championship. That's the kind of attitude that gets teams to improve, to Spencer finishing second at Gateway, Brandon finishing second at Iowa, Austin getting a win. Like that's the kind of mentality that is contagious in this team. And to me, that was kind of the race that really showed that.
I'll throw in one more. Up in Canada, Spencer's 8th place finish. You might look at an 8th place finish on paper as just average sort of a day, but for Spencer, never having run on a road course before in trucks, never racing up at Mossport before, that was really impressive, because there were some green flag stops, there was some different pit strategy, there were some late race restarts, and just the running order and the strategy of things kind of got jumbled up there. So that was really cool. That was a really impressive, gritty performance up there.
Well, just a great year overall, and we're going to do it one more time at Homestead Friday at 8 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. We'll hope you tune in, watch it. What is going to seem to be a great race.
It's always a great race there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And be sure to follow us, GMS Racing LLC, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. And also be sure to check out gmsracing.net for all the pre-race, post-race, and everything in between. And from all of us here before the green flag, thanks for watching today, all year, for all of your just viewership, all the comments and likes. And we'll see you next time.